Hello everyone, welcome to today's tutorial where we're going to explore string slicing in Python. Now, string slicing is an incredibly powerful feature that allows us to extract specific portions or manipulate string with ease. Now, by the end of this video, you become a pro at slicing strings in Python. So there's a syntax for string slicing and it's quite simple. Which I have highlighted here. You have your string, then there is a start, stop, and step. So this is the syntax for string slicing. A string variable name, then you have your start, stop, and step. So let's understand how string slicing works with these examples. So we initialize a string variable called myString. With this word, Python is awesome. So we have these examples to illustrate string slicing in Python. So let's take the first example. In the first example, our start index is 2. Strings start from 0 index, so we start counting 0, 1, 2. So the letter T is in our index 2. So we expect this print function to start printing from the letter T. Now our stop value is at index 6. Now remember that the stop value is always excluded, so we're not going to include the character at index 6. So this we expect this program to print from letter T, that is at index 2. So index 3, index 4, index 5, index 6 will not be included. So we expect this program to print THON. So let's run it and see. Alright, so we have THON. So let's go to the second example. So our start index was not indicated in this second example, but our stop index was indicated, which is index 6. Now remember, the stop index is always exclusive. That means you're not going to count it in string slicing. So if the start index is not indicated, then by default it is index 0. That means it starts from the beginning of the string. So let's count index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Index 6 excluded. So we expect the print function to print Python. So let's see. Awesome. As you can see here, we have Python. For our third example, the start index was indicated, which is index 2, but the stop index was not indicated. Whenever the stop index is not indicated, it means we're going to print the full length of the string starting from the start index. So our start index is at letter T. So since the stop index was not indicated, we're going to print from here down to the full length of the strings. So let's run our program and see. Awesome. So we have it from the letter T down to the full length of the string. So let's move on to our next example. So in this next example, the start and the stop index were not indicated. So whenever the start and the stop index were not indicated, the start index by default is at index 0, and the stop index, just like we said before, we print from the start index down to the full length of the string. So I expect our full string Python is awesome to be printed. So let's run our program. Amazing. So we'll move on to the next example. So in this example, we have a step indicated, a step of 2. So what the step means is that we want to extract every second character in our string. So we start from our start index, which is at index 2, so from the letter T. So we want to extract every 2 characters. So from here, our second character will be the letter O. And we can keep going on, but take note that our stop index is at index 6, which is the letter I. So if this is the second character from here, if the letter O is the second character, the next second character would have been the letter I. But remember, our stop index is at index 6. So we're not supposed to include the index 6. We're not supposed to include the index 6 because the stop index is always exclusive. This program should stop running at index 5. So what I'm expecting is the letter T and letter O to be printed. So let's run our program and see. Awesome. So you can see that. So let's move on to the next example. So here the start index was not indicated, stop was not indicated, but we have a step of 2. So by default, the start is going to be at index 0. The stop is going to be the full length of the string from the start index. While our step is we have a step of 2, which means we want to print every second character. So starting from index 0, the next second character will be the letter T, and so on and so forth. So let's run our program and see. So you see from our index 0 letter P to the next second character, which is the letter T. So let's move on to the last example. So in our last example, our step index is -1. So whenever we have a step index of -1, it means we want to start counting from the last character. So this is going to print our string in reverse order. So let's run our program and see. Amazing. So you can see our string was printed in reverse order. So that's all for string slicing in Python. I encourage you to practice more so that you can understand the concept of string slicing even better. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to share, like, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel so that I can produce more videos like this. Thank you for watching and have a great day.